heroically off the bench to save a league point on Saturday. Some have been here and done it and suffered it before. De Rossi is amongst those. Do you really think, though, that he is going to allow Ronaldo the week to himself? Starting out in search of his second century of Champions League goals. So the end of a quite beautiful blue sky day in Barcelona. Springtime here means the quarter-finals of the Champions League. And having fallen at this stage twice since last they conquered Europe, Barcelona mean business. Argentina's had substantial knowledge. Alba, Iniesta, Suarez offside. Beautifully smooth, just a hint.
It's a warning sign for Roma, but it's also a good line, I think.
De Rossi. Here's Dzeko, and he's gone down under challenge from Semedo. It is nothing more nor less than a goal kick.
Well, the referee's positioned in a perfect spot. I have to say, I didn't think it was a penalty when I very first...
But fell away badly after Christmas. Messi's had a go! Alisson beats it out and picks up his own pieces.
Lovely strike from Lionel Messi. He almost seemed a little bit frustrated, not really got that flow and rhythm to their play yet.
And here's Suarez, and his shot is deflected off Manolas, and Barca have a corner. Delivers. Out by Kolarov, it's come to Rakitic again, and he's hit the post, and it came to Suarez, and he blasted over.
It's brilliant from Rakitic, really is. Some poor defending, actually. It's bouncing around, it's just lack of communication. Two players going for the same ball, and Rakitic's got one thought on his mind.
Rakitic, Messi, and still Messi, and still, and Rakitic dumps it high in the end.
It's brilliant from Messi. Just comes to life at the right time, you know, and that was the same for Barca in that move. Actually,
Jordi Alba, Messi, Suarez, nicked away by Alisson. That was Jordi Alba. Iniesta high.
It's one of those ones it's worth hitting. The way the ball's bouncing nicely.
Now Messi, then Iniesta, and turned in front of Lionel Messi by the unfortunate Daniele De Rossi. Well, if a goal was coming, it wasn't meant to come that way. And of all the grand old leaders of the European game, you would want... Notoriously, they lost 7-1. Here's Messi, clear of Manolas, who went shoulder to shoulder with him, and was deemed to have challenged fairly. Oh, kept it in. This is Pellegrini, who's gone over on TT. And the referee has awarded...
It's a free kick.
Pellegrini into the wall. They change it up a bit. I'll ask you about that in a second, but let's see what comes with this cross from Florenzi. It's a beauty, and Perotti should have scored.
Has to score. He has to score. What a ball this is into the box. It's a sitter. It really is. I think he's got his butt.
Busquets. Jordi Alba had a pop, and the goalkeeper spilt it, and Suarez lifted it over.
I'm not sure what Alisson's doing there. It's a beautiful strike from Jordi Alba on his weaker foot. Someone just had to go and attack it.
Florenzi, Perotti, Umtiti on shore, and robbed by Florenzi. Barca got unfeasibly lucky.
Just one thing after another with Barca at the minute. A sloppy play all round. I mean,
Iniesta and Messi, right down the goalkeeper's throat.
That's the problem that Roma face right there. Can players pull?
That is It's cleverly worked, and Rakitic plays it in, and Umtiti bundles it in. And Barca double their lead. Again, it's a goal not as picturesque as Barcelona goals tend to be, but they all count one, and Barca have two.
Well, it might not be as picturesque, but the play...
Rakitic! Messi. And Luis Suarez! And Piqué's there! And now Barcelona are pulling clear. Gerard Piqué, of all people, popping up in the 6-yard box, furthest forward. Which Rakitic took. And Messi hit. Oh. I'll see you, Ronaldo, and I'll raise you.
Nearly. He seems to strike.
Here's Sergio Roberto. And now Messi! Still can't have his moment.
He'll be looking to get on the score sheet tonight as well, obviously, because it's starting to open 3-0 down is still a huge problem.
Perotti. That's a sharp pullback, but the shot is deflected from Strootman behind for a corner.
So you might as well just go for it. You might as well just try and get that goal. You know, the damage has been done now. Try and get...
Ter Stegen's error. El Shaarawy. And Ter Stegen got back to make the block from Gregoire Jeffrel, whose first involvement in the game that was. And Perotti. Semedo in retreat. Perotti's hit, and Ter Stegen, athletic, elastic. Outstanding.
It's good play from Perotti. Positive. He's running at Semedo. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He's trying to bat in the middle of the game where there was a bit flat. Giving it a go now.
Perotti, and Dzeko scores! And Roma have an interest, a live interest, courtesy of Edin Dzeko's away goal.
You could sense it. You really could.
Semedo, fingertipped away by Alisson. It's come to Denis Suarez. And Luis Suarez finally steals his first Champions League goal for a year and more, and establishes Barca firmly in the driving seat again.
Well, that'll feel good for Luis Suarez. Haven't had to wait for him.
Kolarov! Oh, wasn't a million miles away. And that might be the difference. Moments when they've excelled here tonight, Roma. There have been moments when they've been close. There've certainly been moments when they've been hugely unlucky. But those amount to nothing, because Barcelona, at a curious canter, are where they need to be. If you can't be good, be lucky, and twice they were. De Rossi and Manolas with own goals either side of half-time. Piqué tapped in a third on the hour. Dzeko gave Roma hope, but Luis Suarez has all but snuffed that out with a fourth goal for Barca, 4 minutes out from...